Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash, double honors to elder apostles, great millstone that taught me this truth, and blessings also to you sincere laborers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and faith and honesty. I'm that fellow servant Kanan Clark coming at you once again from GMS St. Petersburg, Florida. GMS Yahweh Shai, the Holy One, and I'd like to thank Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai for putting the spirit on me to do another lesson. And as you can see, I put a visual here, man, because just for further edification, man. All right. And as you can see from the visual, I'm going to pretty much explain why I use that visual. All right, give an explanation on why. That movie is that video is from the movie Lucy. All right. You can see it's at 10-20%. Now, you knew the substance that was inside her body. It allowed her to gain more access to our brain. Now this is in theory, so to say, but say we only use a certain percentage of our brain, all right, and the more percentage of her brain she got, the more intelligent or the more smarter she became, all right. She became at the end, she became a god, man. All right, she became pure energy, and it stated, "I am everywhere," or I am here," and that goes back to the Most High. I am that I am. All right, and that's the Most High, man. He's knowledge, he's wisdom, he's everything. All right, but the reason why I used that point, I wanted to focus on the point where between a transaction, between that what's the word I'm looking for? Between that back and forth of her, that's the word I'm looking for. Between that exchange of them, of her shooting at them and them shooting at her, she killed all of them when she came out of that room. She killed them, but until later into the video, you wasn't able to see that she was shot. All right, in that exchange of bullets, she was shot too. All right, and she started eating, but as you can see, she was shot. But when she got shot, she didn't feel it. Okay. She so happened to look down at her shoulder, and she went down and pulled it out, and it was a bullet, but she didn't feel it at first. And I'm going to tie that into this lesson. The reason why she didn't feel it, because she gained more percentage of her brain. She was more in the spirit. All right, because remember your spirit is housed in your head with the pineal gland. All right, in your brain, pretty much. All right, that's how you able to come back with this truth and remember this truth if you had it once before, because it's just bringing back in your remembrance, all right, your spirit. Okay, so long story short, all right, she didn't feel that bullet when it hit her because she gained more access to her brain. She was more in the spirit, and she stopped feeling the things of the flesh, man. All right, eventually she stopped eating. Eventually, she just became pure energy. The flesh did not matter because she gained more access to her brain, man. And the flesh became as nothing, man. All right? So I'm going to get right into the precepts here. Okay, this is Romans. And show you why I'm bringing this out. This is Romans 8. And I'm going to start at 4, okay? Matter of fact, I gotta start from the top, Salakia. Romans 8 verse 1. There is therefore no condemnation to them that are in Yahweh Shai. All right, there's no condemnation to them that are in Yahweh Shai, to them that have faith in Yahweh Shai, because you're covered. All right. If you believe in Yahweh Shai, you're covered, man. All right. It says, "Who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit." All right. What's after the Spirit? This gospel, these words, which in turn, all right, gives you more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. Look at all the Proverbs, okay? Look at all the deep, dark sayings, all the history you learn, man. All right? It tell you Proverbs 1, right? About gaining wisdom. That's how you gain wisdom, through these words, man. Wisdom, okay? Through knowledge, through wisdom, the worlds were formed, man. Yahweh Shai, okay? It says, for the law of the spirit of life in Yahweh Shai hath made me free from the law of the sin and death. Okay. It says, for what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh. All right. Only weak. Only the law was weak through the flesh because the law was perfect. All right. There was no fault in the law. There were no imperfections in the law. All right. It was just the creature, the flesh. Okay. It says the Most High sending his own son in likeness of sinful flesh. Right. So Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, sent his son in the same likeness of the sinful flesh, and for sin condemned sin in the flesh. See how Shai was totally in the spirit, man. The flesh did not take him off his course, man, which was to be righteous, which was not to sin. The flesh didn't have no effect because he was so heavy in the spirit, man. Yahweh Shai was King Solomon, but say here is one greater than Solomon. All right, Yahweh Shai had that full access to his brain, man. How you think he's able to do those miracles? Going back to Wisdom of Solomon, I tell you, he gave me the understanding of the elements and how the seasons and how everything was created, man. Well, Solomon is Yahweh Shai, man. All right, or Yahweh Shai Solomon, however you want to put it, man. All right. He was the only one that received knowledge without measure, man. The Most High gave him the full thing. Okay. So the flesh, him being tempted and sinning, he was so in the spirit that he rebuked the devil. We seen it. 40 days and 40 nights. He was tempted. He rebuked it. The devil told him, Satan told him, hey, I will give you all these kingdoms. Now from the flesh will be like, oh my God, I can rule. Damn, I can rule. Oh shit. I can have this, I can have this, I can have that, I can have all I ever wanted. He was Solomon. You don't think he remember all he had, man? All them women. The flesh wants that. But he was so much in the spirit, man. He rebuked that, man. He rebuked it. All right? He didn't feel that other flesh, man. It didn't affect him. He rebuked it. Not saying he didn't feel no pain when he went on the cross. Not saying that. But he was able to bear. He had the spirit to bear that, man, because he was such in the spirit. All right? He had the spirit to bear those things, man. All right? So I'm getting to the point here. It says, verse 4, that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us, all right, through Yahweh Shai, of course, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. Okay? Who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. Reading on, it says, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Okay? But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. So they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. Meaning, Salakia, it tell you in Galatians, okay, where it says, matter of fact, let me just get it real quick. Edification. All right, this is Galatians 4:9. But now after that ye have known the Most High, or rather are known of the Most High. All right, you know this truth. The name has been revealed unto you. The Most High has revealed himself to you, man. All right, through Yahweh Shai. It says, how turn ye again to these weak and beggarly elements, whereunto ye desire again to be in bondage? So you've been woken up to the truth, but how? Whereunto it says, how turn ye again to these weak and beggarly elements? So going back to Romans, okay, 8 and 4. Romans 8 verse 4. It says that the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. For they that are after the flesh, verse 5, do mind the things of the flesh. So going back to Galatians 4, now how turn ye again to these weak and beggarly elements? Okay. Meaning those are the people not in the spirit. After the flesh, man, letting the flesh take over, because the flesh is a damn beast, man. The flesh is a beast. The scriptures speak about surfeiting. All right. The scriptures say, lest anytime your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting, meaning your mind, all right, be overcharged with surfeiting and cares of this world, that they shall creep upon you unaware. All right. So you got to be after the spirit. Because look, if you after the spirit, I'm going to read this again, Romans 8 verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. So going back to that clip I played, all right, that movie Lucy, you know, and I'm going to use this, she was in the spirit, meaning mentally. She was gaining more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, so meaning she was in the spirit. So when that bullet hit her, she didn't really feel it, man. She had looked down like, oh shit, I got hit. Because she gained 10, 20% more knowledge, all right, more in the spirit. So what I'm saying right now is, the more you stay in the spirit, all right, the more you stay in the spirit, the things of the flesh is kind of like diluted, so to say. That feeling is not as, it's heavy, man. All right, when you, if you like women, if you so in the spirit, you reading every day, you doing videos, you praying, you fasting, you constantly meditating in the spirit. When you see, if you got a weakness for women, when you see women, you see let's say, you know, Jake like a fat ass or whatever, man. When Jake see that fat ass, it ain't gonna fuck with him. He ain't gonna be like, damn, you know, he's just gonna be like, man, fuck that shit, or whatever. Or he's like, okay, it's nice, but he ain't gonna burn in the flesh, man. He not gonna burn in the flesh, all right? Or you being tempted some other way, all right? Whatever the case may be, whether you like jewelry or whether you like whatever, man, whatever you attempted with to go off and sin, man, all right? If you more in the spirit, the flesh, I'm reading the scriptures again. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. So you gotta constantly be in the spirit, because if you in the spirit, the things of the flesh, you wouldn't mind those things, man. They wouldn't affect you. You like, yeah, okay, whatever. Because why you so tuned in the spirit, you want to learn more, you want to increase more, you want to just keep growing, you want to keep eating. That the things of the flesh you're not concerned about, man. All right. The carnal things, you less worried about those things. You doing more videos, you reading more. All right. So we got to keep increasing in the spirit, keep gaining in this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. And it's harder, man, for that flesh to pretty much have you go off if you stay in the spirit. It makes the flesh has to work extra hard, man. Demons got to work extra hard if you constantly in the spirit, man. All right. It's hard. You hard to be moved if you constantly in the spirit. You don't mind the things of the flesh, man. Like you stop eating. You know, you don't eat as much. Okay. If you fast, you don't eat as much, because when you fast, you get more in the spirit. All right. Because you notice after that, close to that 24 hours, right? When you starve and you hungry and you made it past, all right? You like, damn, I'm not even hungry no more. I want to keep going. You more in the spirit, man. You gotta be more in the spirit. And that flesh, I'm telling you, that flesh it won't affect you as much. Not saying you're gonna be perfect like Yahweh Shai, but that flesh won't, if you won't feel the things that you won't. Matter of fact, let me read the scriptures again. It said, for they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh. All right? You won't be after the flesh. You won't be in the flesh so much. But they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. And going back to Solomon again, you seen when Solomon, he was like, Solomon increased, man. He asked the Lord more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, which is what Lucy had when she gained more access to her brain, more knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right? So with that being said, you read about in Ecclesiastes, Solomon said all is vanity. All is vanity. Why? He was looking at these carnal things on the planet. He saw all the works under the sun. All is vanity, man. And vexation of spirit. Start doing experiments on his woman. I found none. None. All right? None right. But if he was after the flesh, he would be like, oh, man, all my women right. Why? Because he can bust them up and have sex with them. And oh, that makes them right. Yo, that's fleshly stuff. He got into their spirit. He got into their mind. Their mind, man. He wasn't saying, oh, well, this one got a fat ass and this one got some nice titties, and this one got the good box, or this one got some good head. You know, he was examining them. He was going after the spirit, man. After the spirit. He wasn't concerned about the flesh. Because if he was in the flesh, all right, all my women, right? All of them got fat asses. All of them, the box is good. He didn't come up with that statement. I found not one right. He didn't come up with that statement off of fleshly things, man. He got into that mind. He tried the spirit. All right, but out of men, hey, he found one upright. So, Lord willing, the point was made, man. All right, you know, we gotta stay more in the spirit. Okay. Walk more after the spirit, and that pretty much the flesh, man, the flesh will have a hard time, man. You won't be going off, man. You won't be going off as much. You won't slip as much. You'll be doing more work. Because why? You'll be more in the spirit. All right? So I don't I don't want to draw this out more than I have to. Lord willing, the point was made. Lord's will, the point was made, because, certain brothers see, different things differently, the visuals, on the visual part. I know the scriptures on this too, but more on the visual part, the analogy of why I use that. But with that, man, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, that wants the elder apostles, great millstone, and blessings to all you sincere labors out there pushing the truth, and all sincerity and faith and honesty. Shalom.